Howdy, bestie. Let's talk about something I think about way more than I probably should. Custom content. 2cc or not 2cc? That is the question. Let's be real. When it comes to CC and mods in The Sims 2, people usually fall into one of two camps. Either they're completely terrified of breaking their game, or they've fallen headfirst into the download void. I mean, after 20 plus years of this game existing, is there even an in-between anymore? Probably not. And to be fair, that glittery void, she's beautiful. She's got sparkle. And yes, she can absolutely elevate your game to aesthetic levels that can make even new simulation games weep. But she also has a dark side. The part where you look up from your screen 4 whole hours later, blink twice, and say to yourself, is the sun up already? Oh no, we haven't even started playing yet. How have we only been CC shopping this whole time? Yes, I'm talking to you, my 20 gigabyte downloads folder CC shopping bestie. So look, I've made it my thing to build low CC lots. And it's not because I'm scared of CC. I love a good clutter set or a complex to install mod and have the download folders to prove it. But when I started the Sims 2 journey, I knew I wanted my builds to feel approachable, especially for Simmers who are curious about CC but haven't quite taken the leap yet. You know, the ones still hovering at the edge of the pool, wondering if downloading mods will break their game because they've read like 20 different Facebook posts about someone's save getting corrupted, the blue screen of doom, or, God forbid, the dreaded pink soup. Oh, and I recently found out there's even a black soup. How did that person's game manage to do that? Okay, back on track. I get it. I've been there. I've lived both lives. The cautious simmer who's hesitant about adding new mods or CC into the game, and the CC craze simmer who is accumulating a downloads folder the size of a small nation. Regardless of which simmer you currently are, I wanted to create a space that says, hey, this is safe. Come wade into the baby pool. Take small steps, and here's how to understand what you're putting into your game. Is this water sanitary? Yes, hun, the water's fine. Why I lean low CC on purpose? Building low CC isn't a restriction for me. It's a creative choice. It's lighter on the game and your sanity, easier for simmers or tech-shy players to enjoy, a fun way to challenge the brain to use old items in new ways, a way to showcase how timeless Sims 2 still is, even without a folder bursting with downloads. It also makes it easier for me to share lots that are easy to get working with minimal troubleshooting. And that's a win for everyone. It's a good in-between for those of you who are looking to tiptoe into the CC world and those of you who already have all the CC and are just wanting a starting point to decorate and modify existing lots as you see fit. But let's be real, I still love CC. Just because I keep it light doesn't mean that I'm anti-CC. One of my favorite pastimes is pinning and reblogging beautifully modded builds on both Pinterest and Tumblr. I mean, have you seen some of those builds? Absolutely gorgeous. But the CC list to get it added to your game? Intimidating. These days, I like to think of CC like seasoning. We add just enough to add flavor to enhance the dish, but not so much that we overwhelm it. For me, it's about balance. I admit I'm not a fan of completely barren CC free lots either, but I also don't want to add a CC heavy mega build to my game. I don't want to assume that everyone knows how to hunt down a mesh or fix a flashing blue object. So I try my best to keep things clean, list all of my CC clearly, and test my builds on a fresh install before they ever reach your neighborhood. However, I can't promise I won't ever include a heavy CC lot. No, I was serious. Have you ever seen some of the amazing Sims 2 builds out there? Yeah, I'm a low CC builder, not a miracle worker. But I can promise you that when I do create a CC heavy lot, you'll still know exactly what to expect and what you're getting before you ever download the file. My tips for low CC lovers or the CC curious. Thinking about trying a low CC game, here's some things that I've learned. 1. Stick to favorites. Just like fashion, a few well-loved pieces go a long way. I can't tell you how many times I've repurposed a piece of CC or base game item to use as different things within different lots. I'm looking at you, concrete table that I turned into a modern wraparound console sofa table. 2. Stay organized. Label things clearly and back it all up. Now, I can't say that I'm the best at categorization, but here's what my CC folder looks like. And yes, if the CC doesn't have the clearest name, I wrap it in a new folder with a specific name. 3. Test early, especially if you plan to share builds, but even if you don't. In my downloads folder, I keep a folder named New CC, and within it, the date that I'm adding the CC. It makes it so much easier to remember what CC to test as I'm playing the game, and a whole lot easier to remove CC if I find any issues with it. Once it's tested and not causing any issues, I dump it into its appropriate folder, i.e. food, clothing, furniture, etc. Well, whenever I get around to it, that is. 4. Use the base game creatively. You'd be surprised what you can do with the right recolor. If you haven't heard of a mod called CEP, Color Enable Package, it's a Sims 2 file that allows you to get and create recolors of the Maxis furniture and decor base game items. I'm always so surprised how modern you can make this old game look by simply changing the color or tone of its already existing content. Like, check out this modern recolor of the workout bench. Or if you watched the last Whole Foods video I put out, then you totally saw the light wood mom recolors of the original Open for Business shelves. My point is, don't be afraid of CEP. CEP is your friend. And despite all the jargon, I promise you it's easy to add to your game. Should I do a visual tutorial on this? Let me know in the comments. Wrapping it up, whether you build with 0cc or an entire 20 gigabyte custom content warehouse, it's all valid. What matters most is that your game feels fun, functional, and you. And if at any point it doesn't, feel free to burn it with fire. Or maybe just restore one of your backups, queen. If you're just starting out or nervous to add mods, that's okay. My goal is to help you ease into it, slowly, safely, and with a few cute lots along the way. So if my low CC builds help you feel more confident about your game, that makes everything worth it for me. Catch you next time.